And then I have an email, I just sent you to go out to the department heads.
Yeah, well.
Alright, Laura, go ahead.
Okay. I made you each a little thing just so we'll. The first one is the state law regarding vacancy in municipal office. When a vacancy exists, by the following means of resignation, vacancy in the office of selectmen. When there is a vacancy in the office of selectmen, the selectmen may call a town meeting to elect a qualified person to fill the vacancy. Over to page 56, that one you'll see that. No, it's 56 is the next one.
Oh.
Just have to, the next page. I highlighted everything, so.
Right
Okay.
here.
All right, and it says causes of vacancy, resignation, of elected officials should be submitted to the municipal offices. Appointed officials are different. In the absence of a charter or ordinance, which obviously we don't have one, they can withdraw at any time before the appropriate board or individual either decides to accept the resignation or does some other act
Right,
which
we already
makes sense.
accepted it.
Okay, so this, I'm just giving you this. Then the next page is 164, and it just tells you about the nomination process. You know, if you choose to do that, you can shorten the nomination process for someone to run, but we would still have to have the 30 days for absentee ballots. So the selectmen can designate the shortened period for the availability of papers and or the time between the filing deadline and election day for the vacancy for which the period is shortened. And it just tells you, you know, and it refers to the statute, and it just tells you what you guys have to do for that part, if you choose to do this.
If we choose to do it.
The next page is my response from Becky Seal from MMA. I asked her, you know, and I had one, like I think I told you, I'd had a written from them in 2003, so I just sent it and got an updated, which is correct. And it, you know, her opinion is there, and
I just have to
what she,
here.
you know, what you can do and what she suggests you might want to think about. You know, look at pros, cons, and read the whole thing just to.
Perfect.
Okay, and then this is secret ballot elections. This is just the rules and the law for that. And on page 2,
So we should sign it, right?
you can designate a shorter time, and it tells you that, but not less than 10 days. You know, so it's usually, we have 85 days and it's 45 days, and
Okay.
so you can shorten the nomination process if you choose to go this route, and that's just the law, in the law telling you everything. I just attached everything so you could read it.
I'm sorry, I might have missed something because I was talking to Sue. If the board chooses not to do this,
Well, Becky Seal wrote you a little, you know, that was the highlight from MMA.
right, do we have to vote to say that we're choosing not to hold the election? Do we have to vote to say that we're not?
I don't know. I know you have to vote, you know, to accept the resignation, and if you're going to have an election and you're gonna shorten the process, those are things all in here that says you have to, what you have to do, so, you know. But she wrote her opinion, and, you know, she, you know, I just wanted you to have that so you could read it, you know.
I just wanna make sure if we have discussed it a little bit, but I wanna make sure that, you know, if we have to make a vote.
I don't know that you have to make a vote if you're not going to, but as long as you voted to accept the resignation, you know, these are your options, and like she said, she suggested the pros and cons to what you were gonna do, and, you know, she's a very seasoned attorney at MMA. So this is just information, I'm just giving it to you, and,
What does it, because I don't know, what does it normally cost if we were to do a special election?
well, you'd have to have ballot clerks, the voting machine, you know, the ballot we just had come up, that didn't cost as much, but it will be, you know, the other stuff, so it could be a couple thousand, depends.
I mean, I see that, and I also see, you know, the cost of, you know, I mean, we wouldn't kick this off right away, but then, you know, paying a third selectman. I don't know, it's not that I'm against that, it's just we've done it by ourselves for several months anyway.
But it's just something to think about, to really think the whole process through, and that's, you know.
What's my overall time, just, like if we sped up the process, like you said, you could go to 10 days, then you gotta wait 45 days, so.
No, I still need, the 30 days I have
30
to
days you
have
have to have.
because of absentee ballots.
Okay.
So
So-
the third, that cannot change,
So we're still gonna be in the middle of February if we'd even said yes, you know,
Probably.
best case scenario.
probably, yes. So that's,
So
you
you're
know,
looking at 3 months, 3.5 months roughly, maybe 4 months.
Do we have a time frame since the resignation to make this decision?
absolutely.
No, I mean, are we in trouble if we
No,
don't make
no,
this
no, no,
decision
no.
within a week
No.
or something?
No, it's just, these are your options, and I'm just telling you your options, you know. When this person does run or whatever you do, it would be to fulfill that term. Not, they wouldn't go until June, it would be to fulfill,
Oh, okay, right,
The
okay.
term.
Right, that makes sense.
so if
Oh,
you,
right.
like if you did it in February or March, whatever, they wouldn't be done in June, it would go until the following
It's
June.
it's his
His
term.
His term, correct, so it, that, you know, that's
Mhm.
just, so that's all, I'm just.
Definitely something to take,
Yeah,
into
so,
consideration.
and I think that's what she said, kinda look at, you know, she had some good points, which,
Yep.
you know, maybe I hadn't really thought of that either, and
Yep,
so it's like, look at it, think about it, and all that, so,
yep,
okay?
All right, Laura.
very good, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, hi. You're all
I guess,
here.
we pulled this for the last 2 weeks, so we'll look at that later. Now, Ben, with regard to that vehicle that the corporation has, I don't have any of my paperwork because it's in the big binder. I don't know if you have any of yours with you.
I got the big binder if you want, go get it.
Yeah, I need the big binder.
Yeah, go get it.
Need a bigger town hall now.
Meeting on.
I actually have to take names of who's here, so, alright, so Betty, Ellen, Harrison,
That's been all over my Facebook for No, I heard that it's been, oh yeah, it's been, he wrote, he did an article in Foster's.
is there anybody past Dan and,
Yes,
Tony?
there is. John Borton.
Who?
Borton?
John Horton?
Borton?
Horton?
Yeah.
Spend every cent that they anticipate.
Also, my son Aaron is here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But someone sent Foster's a link.
Looking for my big binder.
Did you see the article this morning? Yeah.
Oh, I missed you.
That's because I'm really short right now.
48,000. Reporting.
Just follow the Golden Brick Road.
That's because they use, that's because they use social media, that's why. That's what we're doing, though.
Emails, so I can probably tell you, so that would be easier to.
Yeah, they used to send reporters over there. Right with the meeting.
A lot of people don't do it. It's not just you guys, all for everything else.
Yep.
7:47 PM, I
Are
believe.
you on an iPhone? FaceTime.
What's the subject line?
The Lebanon Rescue Corporation, EMS 2 files, Lebanon Rescue Corporation.
EMS 2.
Yep.
New EMS 2 files or new EMS vehicle donation?
The one I'm looking at is EMS 2 files, it has all
Oh
the
yeah,
PDFs.
that's the attachments, okay, I got it.
Is that where it's gonna be?
So the title's pretty much what we need, right? To see. This is,
Slow loading.
2003 Ford Expedition.
Yes. Yep.
Hmm?
Okay, yeah, on that same PDF files, they have the, corporation letter to the selectmen.
Yep. Yep, I got it. I don't believe that appraisal. You said something to me about that, what was it, really? You did the Kelly Blue Book, right?
Yeah, I didn't need it, actually, it only came to 7,000 for the vehicle. 7,200, I think, actually, somewhere around there, but.
Alright, I wanna word the motion right, so.
Well, the question asked, the request is, we ask the selectmen to vote to accept this vehicle as a donation to be utilized by the Lebanon Rescue Department to replace the 2 vehicles out of service. We've attached a copy of the title, bill of sale, corporation info, and auction info. So then I suggest we base our vote on that wording.
I'm not sure about that. I don't wanna get stuck having to use it.
Well, it's to be accepted for use of that department. What the
Right,
disposition,
so
whatever
I
we do
have-
with it at that point
This
is
is what
up to us.
right, so I'm
It's a town
thinking,
vehicle.
accept 2003 Ford Expedition from Lebanon Rescue Corporation to the town as a town rescue vehicle. Or just, expedition from Lebanon Rescue Corporation, period. No, to the town, period.
Say the second one again.
Motion to accept the 2003 Ford Expedition from Lebanon Rescue Corporation to the town.
Yeah, that's fine. A rescue corporation known as Lebanon Rescue Squad Incorporated,
Alright,
for legal reasons.
Squad Incorporated.
Yep. Have you put that on the table?
Yeah, I'm just rereading it.
Okay.
Alright, I'm making a motion to accept the 2003 Ford Expedition from Lebanon Rescue Corporation, also known as Lebanon Rescue Squad Incorporated, to the town of Lebanon.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Names of the new folks who walked in
Oh,
for the roster.
Dan Roy,
I have that.
We got you.
okay, Keith McComish, Danny McComish.
Is that all?
I believe that's all the new people. Yep.
So if she shows up tonight, we're gonna talk about that. What happened to the stinky marker?
That's what I was wondering.
Oh, I found it.
You
You're
got
right.
it?
Get ready. I won't be right in about 1 minute. This thing is like, I was surprised they didn't block out the last names.
What do they think of abusing next?
This just gets me started from making cards, it's nothing.
Yeah, right, you're in this all
I gotta talk to
day.
Lieutenant Nitro.
That's right, oh, yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, man, you smell that paint and all that good stuff.
Yep.
Wayne, he always has a smile on his face.
Like a cup of coffee right there, that's about it.
I can't even have caffeine. I'm like, I get all wired.
I was gonna say, that's it, you don't need it, Karen.
Yeah, no.
You need
I can
chamomile.
have caffeine at noontime. I won't even sleep at night.
Yeah, chamomile tea.
Did you see that drew the name out? I scribbled it out with pen, but then I put the marker on it and drew it out. It's weird.
My other question is, what if she doesn't sign it?
Do it this way, do it this way.
Share it a little bit.
Yeah, maybe it'll help. Oh, Jesus.
I think there needs to be a donation in here for this. We're gonna have to donate.
All right, well, while we wait, let's do this day off request, and we have payroll here as well. That must be Bob Wood's funeral. Does anybody know if Bob Wood's funeral's next Friday? That must be that. Oh my gosh, open the window. Holy cow.
That is unbelievable.
I'm sure somewhere else we can find your marker.
I got something.
We're gonna do the fire department calendar later, Eric.
Do that shortly. I thought we were doing that shortly.
Yeah. We have to work with calendar.
Handwritten note there too. We
Well,
need
you don't have to be like,
Oh, this is what she wanted to do.
Yep.
I'm not ready to do that. I don't.
Well, you got time, if you wanna bring her in.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I do. Because we have to ensure everything's, cleared out of Key Bank.
Harrison, that article you wrote today about the park,
Yeah,
whereabouts is that on the?
right, it's right behind my house pretty much. You take, if you're on Prospect Hill Road, and you're going down toward Milton. It's over on, banks of the sand, going through like 80 acres. There used to be a sand pit there, or there is a sand pit.
Sorry.
It's been as pipe dream for quite a while. It's been,
Any contamination?
I've had it for more phosphate, it's had it before.
Is that the chairman table?
The gauntlet. That hot chair's just for you.
Alright, so.
Try to get rid of it for you.
So Key Bank, tell me about this, cause I'm not prepared to make a vote to transfer everything from Key to Kennybunk Savings until everything's flushed out, so we must have to leave. Are we writing checks where are we writing checks right now?
We're writing checks on the Key Bank account.
Right.
I wanna start moving, like getting the wire transfers you know, put those numbers out there so we can start making deposits to Kennebuck. Start out front, having do the deposits to Kennebuck.
Me too, but my problem with this was the word everything. Cause if we're still doing AP off Key Bank, I'm not gonna move anything from Key Bank.
Yeah, I don't have those checks yet. I've ordered them.
Kennebuck Savings?
Yeah, I don't, I've ordered them from the people we use for Trio, but they haven't come in yet, so.
So what is the vote to authorize Jeanette to move everything from Key Bank to Kennebuck Savings? This is the
To
vote.
start moving money on wire transfers, automatic deposits. We have point and pay, we have.
Why don't you write what you want us to vote on?
Thanks. Transfers in, let's start there. That'll be half of it.
Transfers in. Direct deposits?
No.
Niche items, non clearinghouse, I don't know what you mean.
Transfers in, money that's paid to us
Right,
and the deposit.
right, but we need, if we're gonna vote on this, we need to have it worded exactly what we're voting. Is it just transfers in? Cause this before me is everything.
I would call it, transfers in, deposits.
Can you write down what we're gonna vote on in writing?
Yeah. How's that?
Yeah, now we can ask you questions, okay? To start transferring funds into Kennebuck Savings, beginning with transfers in such as point and pay, rapid renewal, and all as well as daily deposits. We did cut and sign the check, so we do have, what do we have in Kennebuck Savings right now, $750?
$750. I signed off on the insurance paperwork today. Dina came and picked it up.
Okay, so the vote to start transferring funds into Kennebuck Savings, beginning with transfers in such as point and pay. I don't like, such as. Including point and pay, rapid renewal. What is this? As well as daily deposits. Okay, that makes sense to me. Great, so let's do this. No, I have to copy it. Okay, I'll
Just take that paper.
Okay. So, do you have questions about what any of this is?
No.
Okay. So the motion, that I'm making is I'm motioning to start transferring funds into Kennebuck Savings, beginning with transfers in, including point and pay, rapid renewal at all, as well as daily deposits
I'll second that.
from Key Bank. That's not on here. From Key Bank.
Back to Kennebuck Savings. Yep.
All in favor? Aye. Yeah, and we need to make some space for her.
Are we all set?
Yep.
Yeah, thank you for
Or
that.
did you have some other questions for me? Thank you.
That's it, thank you.
information today. I had a conversation with, Jeff Rowe. So, I just wanna give you a copy of this, cause we're not sure if you know about this. This, it appears to us that the town, owes for ALS calls $4,950.
The town, and Jeff needs to go back and talk to Judy Muzzerall, who, when she retired, said we had a credit with them. And now all of a sudden, they're telling us that we owe them again. So they need to go back into their books and straighten that out, because we do not owe them that much.
Well, these go back to 2009.
Right. And Judy retired last year?
Well, I think it's easy enough to figure out. You have 18 ALS calls. Did they come, did they not come, to work with Jeanette to figure out if this has been paid?
Some of those have been paid, and all of the current ones have been paid.
Alright.
Current ones
Can
that
somebody just yell
I
to Jeanette?
specifically
Yeah.
know that they came over, we paid them.
Alright. What I'm gonna ask you to do is when she gets in here, you guys can work this out, cause it's very important to the town to keep a good relationship with them for a paramedic.
You work and we work, you would have to have it.
Please.
It's okay, stand back.
Jeanette, can you have a seat, please? This is from that email today with, Jeff Rowe. Sam is saying that this is not owed. So what the board wants is before Sam leaves, not necessarily today, but we need to send them a check and clear this
They
up.
need to go to their back billing person, the person that used to do billing, and figure out why she gave us a credit, and then all of a sudden the new person comes in and says, no, you owe us this much money. So,
Well,
I
let's
refuse
do
to pay
this.
the ones that were in that interim period, yes. And
let's
Sanford's well
do
aware
this.
of it.
We have bookwork that will show us whether we paid for these transports or these Sanford mutual aid calls. So sometime maybe next week, can you sit with Jeanette and work this out? Sam's saying that their biller said we had a credit.
That could
I
be.
don't wanna owe anybody any
Judy
money.
Muzzerall said we had a credit when she left.
When was that?
I'd have to go back and look when she left, but.
Well, what I'll do is I'll call them and see if we can't get a detailed statement from dating back to
Before, when Judy was in
November.
there.
See, and you know, Sam, when we did your budget, this makes sense to me, cause remember how you were saying
Right.
a whole lot
I told you,
more?
about one a month.
Well, right, but what I'm saying to you is, it's not in our books. We haven't been paying it.
We've been paying the ones that I know that we had intercepted.
He told me that this was sent repeated bills to your house, including certified
And I
mail.
sat with him in his office multiple times
When was that?
every time I got a letter. And said the same thing over and over again.
Why didn't the board know about this?
Because it was between Jeff, myself,
The
and
town
their
is in
billing person.
arrears, this is what it looks like.
And they're well aware of it, and they're well aware of what's going on.
Pull everything we've sent for ALS
Yeah.
to the town of Sanford.
Yep.
Since,
And
since,
see if
But
we
we're
can't
not
get a
gonna
detailed
double
statement.
pay them for their
No,
intercepts.
I agree
We're
with
also
you.
not gonna pay them for intercepts where they pull over on the side of the road and say, you're too close to the hospital, just go. Which has happened on 3 of those occurrences.
This is why I want you two to get
Right.
together
Yeah.
and work that out.
And
And we'd like that to happen next week.
Okay.
Okay, so you have a copy of this, Sam,
Yeah.
you have a copy of this. Cause we wanna send Sanford a check for what is actually the right,
Right.
okay?
I'll send you an email.
which you've sent out the bills recently, the ones that have been recent, cause I know that they came over, they treated and they transported.
I've seen a
But
couple.
I'm not just going to pay because somebody says that we owe them. I know for a fact, most of these back here, when Judy was in, were paid or were written off because
But
of
we'll
some
have
reason.
checks, we will have canceled checks of that, this is easy enough to prove.
Right.
Yep, I can go back and do that.
Alright, so
Because
will
we
you
had
get
had
with
a credit
Jeanette
when
next
she
week?
left.
Will you get with Jeanette next week and
Yeah.
get a real figure on that?
Okay.
Cause I want a check cut to them on the next AP.
Yeah, I'll send you a reminder, then you can just tell me when you're available and we'll meet up.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so here's
Is that all you want me for?
Yep, that's it, Jenny,
Okay.
thank you.
Nope.
So here's some changes that are gonna go into effect immediately today with the department. We'll go over these and, then I think we'll probably have a couple of questions for you as well. So effective immediately, the first on the list, Lebanon Rescue will not respond to any non-emergency events such as parades, athletic games, Operation Santa, etc. Until further notice, they will respond only to dispatched calls. So any questions or comments, just go ahead. 2. The board voted today. To accept a new rescue vehicle from Rescue Corporation, do not register or insure the vehicle. Please turn over title, all paperwork, and keys pertaining to the vehicle to the Board of Selectmen by Monday, December 16th, 2013 by 5 p.m. 3. All fiscal year 2013-2014 subscription money is to come to the town of Lebanon per town attorney's warrant article cited 2010. The board is requesting a complete list of names, addresses, date, and amount paid of all residents who subscribe to the rescue subscription program by Monday, December 16th, 2013 by 5 p.m. 4. Essential spending includes only A. Electricity, B. Propane, C. Heating oil, D. 3 phones, E. Needed medical supplies, F. Stipend, G. Maintenance on vehicles. 5. The 2 vehicles in the rescue lot will be sent out to bid by the town. Please provide the board with all information of any interested parties by Monday, December 16th, 2013 by 5 p.m. Please also provide keys to these 2 vehicles by Monday, December 16th, 2013 by 5 p.m. The rescue 6. The Rescue 1 ambulance will be sold. Please provide board with all specific vehicle information by Monday, December 16th, 2013 by 5 p.m. And 7, not that we know that you're leaving, but we felt it necessary. 7, there will be a new edited budget for the next fiscal year, not the previously one approved by the Board of Selectmen. 8. The board is requesting either access to the Lebanon Rescue Facebook page, or the page name must change to the Lebanon Rescue Squad Incorporated. 9. The board is requesting a copy of every outstanding bill that needs to be sent to Comstar. Jason mentioned those in the meeting, but there's pending right. 10. The board is requesting a complete inventory of all rescue equipment and location of said equipment by Monday, December 16th, 2013, 5 p.m. 11. The board is requesting the breakdown of stipend pay for the last 3 months by Monday, December 16th, 2013, 5 p.m. 12. The board is requesting an updated member roster with members' names, addresses, and phone numbers by Monday, December 16th, 2013, 5 p.m. Please add who has access to the building and who has vehicle keys. Not sure how that works. Do you hang them in the station or
They're in the vehicle.
they're in the vehicles? The only other thing that the board had, I think, unless Ben has something, is we wanted to discuss the process and procedure rescue has during snowstorms.
It depends what's actually gonna happen with the storm. But if it looks like it's gonna be more treacherous for us to try to get to the station to go on calls, then we'll put usually staff on ambulance. And then if it gets crazy, we might staff 2 ambulances, but.
I believe fire and rescue, if we're getting some big event, you know, like a foot or a 2-day storm, and I have no issue with that.
Right.
Manning station for that. You know, I do have issue with 3 or 4 inches and driving around. I don't wanna see that.
Yeah, no, the only thing I wanna go back to is number 10, requesting a complete inventory of all rescue equipment and location of said equipment. I'll probably also add, before you leave December 31st, we would like anything that's in your house that would be there, iPads, anything like that, turned into this office.
Yeah, not by that date, but before she, okay. So, Sam, do you have any questions on any of these points? Or comments or questions or anything? We just wanna make sure that you're clear on everything.
If I do, I'll write to you.
Say it again?
I said if I do, I'll write it to you.
Okay.
So we can go back to Operation Center as well, cause I know that that's been expressed that, you know, if you still wanna do that, it's on number 1.
Well, it's a corporation function, so we'll figure something out.
Well, I mean, I got a question, like as far as the parade that was done this past Sunday, you know, you're still running a town vehicle, wear and tear and maintenance on that vehicle, et cetera, whatever. Whether the corporation paid for fuel, I'm not sure. Till we actually see a bill come through. I mean, I don't know if you can answer that now or how that worked.
It hasn't been filled yet.
Well, it needs to be replaced if it was used though.
Right.
So who's paying for that?
It was a parade. We've always done parades.
Okay, so the same thing with the Operation Santa though, you know, so my suggestion, I guess, would be to stage it at the Blaisdell and have people come pick it up, and we do have somebody that actually has walked in here and suggested that they were willing to, you know, for those families that couldn't get out and come pick up anything, that they would actually go around and deliver. And I think that's a pretty good compromise. I mean, how long do you think it usually takes to run that vehicle and do Operation Santa? Several hours.
Yeah.
And that diesel is not cheap.
You want me to discuss it with them? I'm not a corporation.
Well, I mean, I understand it could be a corporation event, but it's still using town equipment. Alright, so Ben, my copy is not a decent copy. I have marker on mine, so if we can go ahead and sign. Unless, Sam, you have anything else you wanna discuss on any of these?
You wanna make a new copy to add to line 10? And, you know, equipment at their house needs to be turned in before resignation.
There's very little at the house, it'll all be turned in when we, less clutter there.
The board is requesting a paper travel. Say it again, Ben, where am I putting it? I'm on 10, but
Yeah, all equipment at Cole's house must be turned in before December 31st. Technically, her resignation was at 0 hours. Jason's at 23:59, so pick a time. I mean, I don't see any reason why you would be at their house anyway at that point in time. Either goes, you know, department, whatever needs to be there, or turn into this office before we close.
well, I wanna be clear about where it's being turned in, so I have all the equipment at the Cole residence.
There's very little at the Cole residence.
No, but we just wanna make sure that by the time you guys, when you're not, no longer on the department, that we have it. I want it to say, where is it coming? Is it coming here? Is it going to
Yeah,
the
that's fine.
station? So all equipment at the Cole residence.
Must be turned in before December 31st, period.
Put it into the chief's office and lock it up, or?
Right here. I'll meet you here if I have to, that's fine.
On or before
Yeah.
December 31st. Do we have to state a time? We're gonna say midnight, nobody's gonna be doing this at midnight. So so on or before December 31st.
I'd say the 30th, what do we, I can't see the calendar, but,
I think that's what we did.
yeah, we're open on 30th, so before we close on
That's fine.
the 30th, 5 p.m.
By 5 p.m. Anything else?
Same with the Christmas party, I guess, if we wanna go back to questions and discussion, I know it's a corporation event, but I mean, if you guys have your own vehicles, is that what your plan is, to take them up to Shapley Corner?
They usually do have an ambulance up there to respond.
From here?
No. Our ambulance parks up there to respond. It's not.
Because everybody's out of town, is what she's saying.
Okay,
I don't have a problem with that.
that's fine.
So are you at your desk?
No, she ain't. You want?
Would you like someone to go get it?
Thank you, Sue, I just sent it.
He did send it.
She sent it stuff.
Selectman Thompson, we were gonna contact Comstar as well,
Yes, right.
while Sam's here, so we can get that access that we need. Sam, do you know when Judy stopped billing for them?
I don't. I have to go back and look.
And Jeanette?
Jeanette,
The paging system.
then what?
I was waiting for the tin cans and the rope system again.
Yeah.
So I could look it up.
You want those here?
Didn't see it.
Yeah.
No, here she comes.
Do you have that information for Comstar, phone numbers?
Phone numbers?
I could look it up online, I didn't know if you had it right handy.
Yeah, no, I look it up online every time it's
Okay.
one 800 number. You want me to get it?
Knock
I
yourself
left
out.
that.
Oh, I have it.
Oh, I have it right.
You want me to go get it?
No, I got it.
Just got it.
Are you gonna call him?
Yes.
Yep, that's the one I use.
1-800, are you mean, well, why don't we use
Just wanna get real close.
that, the phone?
I have this fixed. It's a close thing, I can't think.
We can do that. It's 1-800-488-4351.
Thank you for calling Comstar Ambulance Billing Service. This call may be recorded to assure quality. Please hold while you are transferred to a billing specialist who will assist you.
don't you go ahead and take care of that and just get Jeanette on that if we can, please.
I don't have any of the codes, they're all listed at home.
We're gonna need the codes. You guys can't leave and not let us have access.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't be done here with all this.
Sorry, ambulance billing, Jennifer speaking, how can I help you?
Hi Jennifer, it's Samantha from Lebanon Rescue Department calling.
Hi Samantha, how are you?
Good. I need to give access to some members of the town hall to all of our billing records and information,
Okay.
because we're gonna be transferring over the chief's positions.
Did you say you were calling from?
Lebanon, Maine.
Okay. Did you want to email that information over to Scott? Or are you going to fax it?
I can email it over to Scott. What's that email?
Good question. Hold on one sec. Jesus, I hate this internal email system doesn't show me properties of the, give me on 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Karen, I had left that document on the table there. That, the document that Ron had. The one that he emailed the,
Yeah, it's in my pile, but it's not pressing to me right now.
well, that gives me access, Sam can sign it, gives me access to Comstar, gives us access.
I don't think we need it. If she,
Okay.
I mean, we can dig it out. I mean, if they say we need it, we have it. I have it here.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Okay, so it's, you there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's slabby, L-A-B-B-E, at comstarbilling.com.
What exactly do you need for that transfer to come over in that email?
Honestly, I'm just like a pre-billing person, so I'm not really what it is. You know what I mean? Like he handles your account, so. Actually, why don't I take your name and number and have him call you in the morning, because they're here 8 to 4:30.
Actually, if I can interrupt, I'm Selectman Ben Thompson, and we're all sitting here right now. Is there anybody we can talk to right now to be able to get access into this account?
Well, like I said, they're the main folks who do all the IT access stuff are here 8 to 4:30, but I could certainly give him a call and have him give you a call back.
When would that be?
Well, I'd call him now.
Okay, that would be good.
What is your number that I can get back in touch with you?
Yeah, you can reach us at 207-457-6034.
6082.
6082, I guess. Yep, that works too.
So that was 207-457-6082.
82.
6082?
Yes, I was corrected.
Okay.
Sorry.
What's your name?
Ben Thompson.
Ben Thompson. Okay, let me see if I can get in touch with him.
Thank you.
Okay.
Start with me for now.
For now, yeah.
Thank you.
You said something, you need codes of some sort, or you want to call Jason to get those, or?
I think it's just, Jeanette actually has it for the
Okay.
email stuff.
Things were changed.
What did I have?
31st.
Sue?
Yeah.
It's coming again.
You sending it again? you
Yeah, I
said?
made a mistake on a date.
Okay.
Comes to me, I think, after they want to talk.
Did you send it, Karen?
Yeah, I just did. Ben, you didn't talk to anybody at Comstar yet. Neither one of us have had any access to them. I can still smell that marker. It's unbelievable.
I imagine we can appropriate one of those, probably from one of my desk drawers. Doesn't stink.
They have fruit flavor.
Flavor. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, smell, scent, there we go.
Yeah, there you go. It's so fun.
Well, as a kid, I used to chew on that.
Makes sense.
That's why I blame my receiving for Lebanon. Play-Doh. Labels heavily on the plastic coatings that never get used.
Did you sign that copy?
And
Oh,
again,
right,
got the
never
wrong
mind.
one.
She's. All right.
It's the marker effect.
Yeah, I think so.
You might have found usually fruit and stuff. Usually stuff, flavor and stuff.
Usually those tech support people are a little quicker than this. That's good to know. Alright, so we're gonna sign the payroll warrant.
But then so you can just start getting lunch truck for after town meetings. Plugging some lunch truck for after town meetings and stuff. Little Dunkin' Donuts down on 202 or something. Do you just provide all of us in the van? Do you just provide all of us in the van? Well, you go on, you do it then.
This is over to the rescue corporation.
Actually, the wording says Lebanon Rescue Department Corporation. That's not the corporation name. It's confusing people because it's mismatching two different legal entities.
waiting for a fresh copy of that to, get signatures on it.
We want to get a breakdown of what was done for those points, not just the total.
We only need one. And then we're gonna have, it's photocopy.
Okay.
Thanks.
Are you, okay.
Mr. Grinch, you.
Do you have any other issues you want to discuss on that? I'd like to get you to sign it, if we could. An agreement to it.
Just says that I acknowledge it.
I say we call them back.
You have to give me the number
Yeah, I
again.
got it, 1-800-488-4351.
4451, you said?
4351.
Of course, I screwed it up. 1-800.
488-4351.
Thank you for calling Comstar Ambulance Billing Service. This call may be recorded to assure quality.
Is that the
Please
is
hold
the
while you are
S-Libby the
transferred
tech guy
to
or
a
is
billing
he
specialist
our
who will assist you.
Samantha, who is S-Libby?
Labby's our billing guy.
Labby or Libby?
Thank you for calling Comstar. This is Diane speaking. How may I help you?
Hey Diane, this is Ben Thompson with the town of Lebanon. We had just called a little bit ago and we're waiting for a call back from IT representative. We have Chief Samantha Cole here. We're trying to gain access to this Comstar account. Is there anything that you can help us with?
Hey, yeah, I know Scott was called. Oh, hold on, let me talk to the woman who spoke with him and find out what he said.
Okay, thank you.
All right, yep. Hi there, Ben.
Yes, hi.
Hi, I did talk to Scott, and he asked me to send him an email with your name and number. He just was asking for clarification what you're looking for access to.
We want access to the full account. Our chief has handed in her resignation, so we need access to this account.
Okay, access to the account. Okay, let me give him a call back and give him further clarification on
Ask
that.
if we can hold.
Can we hold because we're actually here in a meeting with her right now? Is that possible or?
Sure. Hold on one sec.
Thank you.
Do you have questions prepared, besides getting access? Do we have anything that we need to talk to them about?
Jeanette does.
Huh?
Jeanette does.
But once we have the access, that's
She
we
can
don't
do
have to
that
do
at
that,
leisure.
we don't have to do
No.
that tonight. Are you done with the payroll?
Let's go to Sue as well.
Yeah, I think we're set, let me grab it. Two, I'll keep the other. Sam, I have a question. The dispatch fee that we pay every year, do you know if that's going up for next year or when we find that out? I can call who to get that information.
Sanford, I've heard nothing.
Alright. Who runs the Sanford dispatch now? I know it used to be Ray.
No, it's
Bill Tower is the man's name.
Thank you. Does anybody know how soon they know what we're just for budgets, that's all.
they've gotta be close. They're in the process of hiring a bunch of new dispatchers though, so I'm sure it's pretty. Either Bill or Dan would know something. Dan's the acting assistant right now.
Dan?
Dan Martin.
Okay.
Is that ringing back?
It really shouldn't be this difficult, honestly.
It's always that difficult.
We've had times at the credit union, I mean, we wouldn't be able to open if our guys didn't get back to us. They're like back to us in 3 minutes.
Hi there, Ben.
Yes, hi.
Okay, Scott has assured me, he will be giving you a call back shortly. He's just not in a position to do so right now, and he's also contacted Rick Martin. But he said to assure you of the fact that, there won't be any problem with you having access to the account. You said you were on the board of Selectmen?
Selectmen, yeah. Do we need the chief here to verify anything?
No, he sent an email stating that the chief is resigning, it's fine.
Okay.
You know, he'll definitely get on the horn and walk you through that.
Okay.
Have her verify the
Like I
email
said,
to him.
he just got home, he's gonna fire up his work.
Okay. Do you want my email or what was the email again? slabby
Yep,
at comstarbuildings.com. Billing.com.
yeah, but he said to assure you that that won't be an issue.
Okay.
All right,
I appreciate it. Thank you.
great, have a good night.
You too.
That's the fresh copy. Because the other one, we edited it after we went over it with you. I mean, as we went over it, we changed the date on the Ben, do we have anything else for Sam?
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
Are you guys in your email him, is that,
He's gonna call me back.
She said it's not gonna be
They
a problem.
assured that they'd have full access.
Okay,
Yeah, I think we're all set.
I think we are. All right. Thanks for coming in, Sam.
believe that's them anyway, if you go on their website and read, they're that business associate advocate, not us.
I mean, do you wanna talk about election or not, I think we really need to contact all these people that are contacting us, we have to write
We gotta write something
we have
first.
to write a statement. Okay. Did you want a copy of this?
Sure.
Okay.
Is that the conditions you were just talking to her about?
I would like to say something if you guys have 5 minutes. I've been watching the videos and I appreciate everyone's comments, but I wanted to let everyone know that this is a team effort. And I couldn't have done and gotten all of my information together as much as I did if it wasn't for Laura, Christine, and Sue helping me by answering the phone and picking up the slack in other areas. And I just wanted you guys to know that. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're slowly moving your way up.
Ben, you were saying the town owes, referring to the ALS, what is ALS?
Advanced life support.
Oh, that's the Sanford?
Yeah.
Advanced life support, which means paramedic level.
Oh.
Not like just picking you up with a broken leg. Keeping you alive. The alert that came through was, remember yesterday, the uncle of the leader of North Korea had to step down. They executed him today.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's a
So you
big
step down, they execute
Yeah,
him?
that's a big step.
For treason.
Oh my goodness. They move fast, yeah.
Yes, we're glad, real glad that guy got out of there this week.
You know, was that whole thing videotaped?
Yep.
Still is. Okay. You know, I was just thinking that, I mean, it doesn't really matter, I was just thinking that on the snowstorm stuff, we probably, should have put that in writing what we expect, but it's only a few more weeks anyway.
The expectations for this weekend are getting worse, Saturday into Sunday.
Well, I don't have a problem if it's some big event,
No, just,
but we don't need to be out, roaming the roads and burning up fuel.
I don't think so.
Are you working on that?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Cut the tail end of that comment last night. To return decent, $75. You guys use them, no? I didn't, I just cut the tail end of it.
so if you can get, can you talk to Sue? We're trying to get contact information, we have Roger on his phone number. He has an email or Teams or. Can you
I
talk-
have his email.
Alright, can you give it to Sue? Let's give that to him. Well, I don't know. corporation, do you wanna do that next week?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, about Thursday or something.
it's not me, so I don't care.
Yeah, Thursday's open, I was just, I didn't think we were gonna have another selectmen's meeting at night this month, but we are.
I already talked to him, I have his email.
What day is that?
17th, and it's the
Yeah.
GA appendices that we have to
Okay.
go.
You mean lightning would hit you with huge damage?
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Can I
Yeah.
take this?
Yeah,
Or did you already
I was
put
just
when you
gonna
wanted?
tell you.
Oh, okay.
Book them in for the 19th,
What time?
5 o'clock.
All right. But is Jason gonna be able to come?
He's one that you're emailing.
I know. But I mean, doesn't he work all the time now or something?
They either come or they don't come.
Okay.
And we're sure there's only 3 officers.
That was what was reported in the email.
I think, okay, what I'm gonna do with that also is I'm gonna email Burke and Clegg to have them here at that meeting. So
Okay.
5 o'clock on the
The
19th.
19th.
Ben, are you okay with that? I mean, it's spending legal fees, but I think it's necessary.
All right, so it's just those 3 people though.
Well, I
and
didn't hear from Ben. Are you okay with that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't really see why they need to be, personally, I mean, unless you got a reason.
I'm expecting resistance to getting the corporation money.
You can have them here if you want, I mean, it's just one of those things, let's see what happens, and then if we need to expend the money, that's how I feel anyway, then go, then, I mean, what are you gonna do, you're not gonna do anything with them, just because they're sitting here. You know, if we have to involve legal, then we have to involve legal.
Do
That's
we
how I
not,
feel.
do we not want them to come in?
The rest, corporation members?
We
Yes.
never even get the
Oh, this
list.
is your Comstar guy.
Oh, good.
Oh, I answer a speaker, oh, somebody else got it.
That's all right. You want it on speaker?
We're gonna, yep.
Deadline 1, deadline 1.
Don't tell me I hung up on the
I
guy.
think you hung up on him.
Good one, Sue.
Call him back.
All the others are the Christmas.
After all that.
Right.
Okay, we all make mistakes.
Sure.
Let's do this. Maybe we don't have to meet with them, why don't we just have that letter sent?
I'd like to meet with the corporation, I just don't think you need the attorneys in here.
Okay. So, scheduled for the 19th.
Hi, is this Scott? Hi, this is Sue from the town of Lebanon. Sorry, I didn't mean to, hang up on you. Oh, well, maybe you did. I'm gonna try to put you on speaker without losing you again, all right? Okay. Are you there?
I'm here.
Hey Scott, Ben Thompson.
Karen
Hi
Garrett.
Ben, how are you?
Good, very well.
What can I do for you? I got a message from the office that I guess your in-laws chief resigned and you were concerned about access to your account.
Yes, we've been actually trying to gain access to this account for several weeks. My treasurer needs access. She has several questions, obviously, with some of the status of the fiscal situation with our rescue department right now.
Okay.
During the meantime, anyway, our chief actually submitted her resignation, so that's where we stand right now.
Okay. And then I'm sorry, I'm not in the office. I don't have access to your account. You're one of the board of selectmen, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
We're
So
actually.
that's not an issue at all. Well, once she resigns, I mean, it shouldn't be an access problem. You know, there's no, whatever you need, we certainly can provide. A formality, an email from you saying that the ambulance chief resigned, you know, and Board of Selectmen want access and grant it to the treasurer or something like that would suffice, that we can get you whatever you want.
Okay, great. Should we forward any resignation emails to you, to slabby@comstarbilling.com?
It's not necessary. If you'd like to do that, so we can have it for the record, that's fine too. That would, we'll just scan it to your account and keep it in there.
Okay.
The more paperwork, the better, I guess. So, you as being the Board of Selectmen and governing body of the town.
Yep.
The stuff it evolves upward.
Scott, this is Karen Garish, Chairwoman of the Board. I'm here with
Hi,
Ben.
Karen.
Hi. It's great to finally talk to someone from Comstar.
Sure.
One question I have: the resignation of the chief is not it's effective as of December 31st.
Sure.
Can we have dual access at the same time? She's got like 2 or 3 more weeks with us. Can we have our treasurer on board, say, by Monday? Can they both access?
Absolutely, 100%. That's not an issue whatsoever.
All right. Ben, do you have anything else?
No, I think I'm good. I appreciate your call back tonight. I know you went home for the night. We'll get that letter. We'll get that letter drawn up and sent to you as soon as possible.
Sure, and if you're in a position where you need to call me during the day when I'm in the office, feel free to do ask for Scott Labby, I'm the general manager.
Okay.
And I will I'll get you whatever you need.
Thank you very much.
Okay, no problem. You have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye bye.
All right, if you want to draft the first statement, I will email him. Okay. Because what Brad said 2 hours ago has already left my head, and you know me.
Sue now has her email and correct phone number.
Thank you. I figured you might have that. Where more than one person can have it, I want you to have access to that too. So let's request that. It's you and Jeanette. You're gonna be here a while. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know the way these resignations are going around. No, I'm just kidding.
LABBE, right?
Even rescue them, the chief assistant and deputy chief. Just fire like that.
You want to forward those PDF documents?
Not fire.
Jeanette sent an email to
Yeah, he's got it.
It was a Journal Tribune, I think it was, a question. We sent all the documents that were given out to the public last Thursday night. So we can forward those to anybody that wants them right now, see, Channel 6, whoever. So they have those in their hands, but other than that, we won't discuss anything further. Because those are public documents.
Actually, I have a guess. I'm pretty sure I know who it is.
I would word that. If you'd like those blah blah blah.
I'll just forward them, attach them to the email, because we're going to send this as an email anyway.
Someone interested on
Need another thing to do.
Yeah, like any more on Jeanette, right? Okay.
Well, actually, I didn't see it come up, you know, yeah, he's, you can tell it's him saying, yeah, somebody told me, I didn't see, I looked at the house,
What did you say, what did you say earlier about there was a difference in the resignation dates or times or something?
Yeah, technically hers is midnight, I mean, I'm just a detail, but
Oh,
hers is
okay.
midnight, so it's
Oh, okay. But
100 hours, his is 23:59.
Okay.
A minute apart.
No, actually 23 hours and 59 minutes difference.
it's pretty simple.
But she's December 31st.
They both are. She's at the very first minute, he's at the very last.
Right.
Just to be anal.
So for that period of time, he's
Well,
cheap.
and you are.
So he's cheap for that period of time. He's not cheap.
Well, they know anything, yes, and they know. They, it's entertaining. You should. Did read the one that he's back in Chris' name.
Can you guys say if you've made any tentative decisions about interim chiefs and/or hierarchy,
Again,
It's only
and I'm
2
willing to
weeks
say,
away.
shut me up if you want, but I mean, you know, we understand, and we do have people that we're looking at.
So you have a plan.
We have, oh, absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah.
You guys, is he coming
Do we know if Jason has access to Comstar?
I'm sure he does.
Then I'm gonna add, we've also received his resignation, I'm gonna shut them both off on that date, add you and Jeanette.
Good. Well, if there's anybody else on there, we also wanna know.
Alright, I'll add a paragraph on that.
Past adjournment.
No, he's totally separate. Corporation and department are two different things. So he's the treasurer for the corporation. But, I mean, you can think in your head, Lebanon, we're gonna start as a corporation, which is Lebanon Rescue Squad Incorporated. You might as well say Thompson Auto, you know, whatever other, any other entity, private entity, that's what it is.
So it's the Lebanon Rescue Corporation, but the Lebanon Rescue Department is also incorporated?
No, there's a department, it's a town department.
I thought you said they were both called corporations.
No.
Lebanon Rescue Squad.
Lebanon Rescue Squad Incorporated.
Okay, so it is incorporated.
Lebanon Rescue Squad, but not the department.
Right.
Okay, the Facebook page says Lebanon Rescue Department Corporation, which are actually two legal entities that have been mishmashed together.
Right.
And they need to be separated.
So Lebanon Rescue Squad Incorporated.
Is the corporation's name, legal name.
Oh, okay.
Which has nothing to do with the Lebanon Rescue Department
I
town.
understand that they actually have two entities corporate within the name.
No. No, it's Lebanon Rescue Department,
Yep.
That's it.
period.
Yep.
And Lebanon Rescue Squad Incorporated is the
Which
corporation.
is Lebanon, okay.
Is the corporation.
Now I understand.
Yep. How did Brad say this to, I just had walked in, how did he say to talk about that? That's cool. I mean, I'll write down what I think he said, let's put it that way,
There
and then
were
you
3
can correct it.
points.
The second one I'm gonna throw out, I mean, it's, just can't talk about personnel, it's a
Yeah.
given anyway, so I'm gonna throw that one out.
That we, accepted both, all 3 resignations.
Got that, but I know, in regard to the fiscal situation of the Lebanon Rescue Department, we have forwarded the documents that were discussed in a public meeting dated December 5th, 2013. At this time, no I think he says, like, no new decisions have been made, and nothing else has been released to the
Report
public.
back to the public in public meetings.
Yeah. Just a little thing if you want to listen. Lebanon Board of Selectmen have received and accepted resignations for Rescue Chief Samantha Cole, Assistant Rescue Chief Jason Cole, who also holds the elected second selectman seat in our town. The Rescue Chief's resignation is effective as of midnight, December 31st, 2013. The Assistant Rescue Chief's selectman's resignation is effective as of 23:59, December 31, 2013. In regard to the fiscal situation of the Lebanon Rescue Department, we have forwarded the documents that were discussed in a public meeting dated December 5th, 2013. At this time, we are continuing to investigate the situation and are reporting back to the public as new information is revealed.
But I just read it again, because sometimes I
Edit
just
it.
need to see it.
Whatever you want to add to it.
I want to add when we receive them.
In your email too to Scott.
It doesn't say, hold on.
Yellow scribble on the one line.
No. Okay, can you just, read to yourself that first paragraph again, because I think the first paragraph needs to state that he resigned as a selectman.